Hello, my name is Jess. I am the Recruitment Officer and Fostering Advisor here at Fostering First Ireland. So in a whole, my job is to bring you through to the assessment stage. So this is done by advising you what the best option is for you and for your family, and kind of what the best time is for you to foster. So the minimum requirements would be that you are over the age of 25. There's no upper age with fostering, you just have to be fit, healthy and have a great support network around you. Then the next thing would be that you have to have a spare bedroom. So it's very important that you do have a spare bedroom in your home before going forward. Then in terms of driving, it is important that you have your full driving license. So it's a minimum requirement that you do have a full driving license. The fourth thing would be that if you have your own children, you don't need to have your own children to foster, but if you do, your youngest has to be over the age of 3. So once those kind of minimum requirements are met, we would then discuss your general suitability, your understanding of what fostering is, and your availability, because I guess availability is very, very important when it comes to a child's life. You have to be there to facilitate their needs, to do school collections, and also along with these, you would have your own appointments being a foster carer. So after that initial phone call, we would then arrange to do a home visit. So we'd arrange a time that is suitable for you, and if you have a partner, suitable for them as well. So it gives us a chance for all of us to sit down and discuss if fostering is right for you. So during this visit, we would discuss your availability, your general understanding of what fostering is, and the backgrounds that those children would come from. Along with this, we'd also discuss your own family if you have children. As I said before, you do not need to have children to foster, but if you do have children, we would discuss kind of how they'd get on with fostering. So once this initial home visit is completed and you've asked every question that you could think of, and I've gone through everything I have to go through, then I would write up a report. So this report would just detail everything we've spoke about, and then it would be sent to the assessment team. So no matter the outcome of the video visit, I would always get in touch and let you know what has happened and what we feel will be best for you and your family. If you're invited to apply then, we would then send you out 3 pieces of paperwork, but don't worry, I'll be with you along the whole road until you get to assessment. So if there's any difficulties with any of the paperwork, we'll go through it together, I'll discuss it and make sure that you understand what is required. 3 pieces of paperwork would be your application form, your Garda vetting form and your medical form. So medical is done quite early on just to make sure that you are fit to foster and your doctor agrees that fostering would be for you. So I guess once these 3 pieces of paperwork are sent back into me, then you're officially in assessment. And this is a really exciting time because it means that you're on your road, you are invited to apply, you've kind of gotten over that stage of the initial inquiry, you've done your first visit, and you kind of have a clear idea of what the road ahead looks like. What is involved in assessment is rigorous training, a lot of different interviews, a lot of different health and safety checks, and of course your Garda vetting and your medical, which are both done before you enter assessment. So once you're in assessment, you'd have about 10 to 12 different visits with an assessing social worker who would get to know you, get to know your family, and write up a report at the end of it. So at the end of your 6 months, you would have this report that's usually around 60 pages, all about you and who you are. And I guess what I try to tell people is that the reason that this report is done and it is so thorough is because we are dealing with children's lives and we need to make sure that you're assessed to a certain extent. So once you enter assessment, the first thing you would be always doing would be your foundations training. So this training is a great insight into fostering, and I know any of our foster carers who have done it felt that after the training they really were ready to foster. So once you're approved as a foster carer, it is a really exciting time. I know anyone that I've talked to who's been brought through just feels absolutely relieved and so happy that they have been accepted to be a foster carer and approved by TUSLA. It is a great achievement, and getting through that assessment and just taking it step by step is what it's all about. What I try to tell people is when you're starting the assessment, please do take it step by step. Don't think about being approved, don't think about your report being written, just think about the first step. So the first step is getting in touch, having that initial phone call, and then we'll take it from there. I'm really looking forward to hearing from you all, and hopefully we'll be starting your fostering journey very soon.